right? The work. And another thing that pisses me off is the fact that a lot of people are like, well, AI art is just going to replace artists. And it's like, the AI art is only as good as it is because of artists, right? Again, this really shows me that a lot of people don't understand how this works, because the AI art looks like that because it stole from other artists. What do you mean? So you're somehow the AI art that stole from those artists are somehow going to replace those artists? Yeah, right. Right? Like, what would happen if every single artist, hypothetically, for one day, not one day, but like, let's say for a week, just took off every single piece of art off the internet, right? Created no new art, or maybe they created it, but they just don't post it on the internet. Like, what do you think would happen for 1 week if there was just every single piece of art on the internet was pulled and no artists produced new content? What do you think would happen? Like, the AI art relies on artists. It's not the other way around. And again,
that's why people started putting like poison in their art that they put on like Twitter and stuff.
Yeah.
They'll put in like a very thin, kind of almost translucent watermark, and then it can't be used anymore. I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. And same thing with AI writing. Right? If I'm not saying AI can come up with some cool stuff, but at the end of the day, that was already written by someone else, and it's gonna take the most general thing and give it to you. It cannot give you something super specific, catered to you specifically, because that's just not how it's built. It takes everything that it has learned and then tries to mush something into this super, like, whatever you want to call it. That's how it works.
I'm being actually by Shiki again. Yeah, I heard it called Nightshade. I've heard it just called straight up poison as well. But yeah, it's I have friends who do art and they have to post it online for, clients and arc. And when they want to show it off, they literally just have to figure out how to put some sort of little watermark behind it as a way to poison the algorithm, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I have a program on my computer called Glaze. So if I start posting my art, I'm gonna put that on there, because I'm like, and it sucks too, because even though I don't want to give these AI programs more data, if you want to build an audience around that appreciates and likes your art, and maybe if you want to sell it, you have to put yourself out there, and then there's a chance that will be taken. So it's kind of like a catch-22. Where it's like, on one hand, I don't want them to take it, but on another hand, if you're an artist that just does it for a hobby and you keep that shit to yourself, then you're not affected. But if you want to be an artist that sometimes shares their stuff online, that's something you have to consider, and it sucks. If you want to make a whole platform based on your art, that also sucks.
Out of curiosity, look what Intel put. That's I feel like that's a complicated, very loaded but complicated question. By the prospect of what AI is now, no. Someday, maybe. And that's also terrifying to think about.
For me personally, I think AI can only create something completely creative on its own if it's sentient, because everyone's art is different, because they have their own experiences, they have their own lives, they have different inspirations that inspire them. If you grab two artists, they're probably going to be inspired by different things. What if one artist is inspired by DC Comics, another artist is inspired by anime, all that type of stuff, right? So until AI can somehow become sentient and have its own experiences, and then apply those experiences to the work of art that it wants to make, everything AI does will always be derivative of some kind. Until AI can make its own experiences and then somehow turn those experiences into something, right? Because think about it. Like, imagine you're a sentient AI. That you just existing is an experience, right? Because you have a perspective that no human could ever have, right? But the thing is, I really doubt that AI could be sentient at all. I don't think I don't think it has the capacity. Now, maybe if you put like a human brain in like a machine, but like AI without like any human aspect somehow becoming sentient. I just don't see that happening.